Okay, I just uploaded the video, and I just realized I didn't actually make a video about the proper follow-ups after this interesting little gambit idea. And so, from here, as I said, you take on d5 and you sack a rook. You have to play queen c7, because if you play this early, they just take here and you know, you're just dead lost. So you need to go here, which means that this is a gigantic threat because it traps the queen. The idea is that your bishop is on the same line as your king. So you want to eventually play bishop b5, pinning it, which means that if you go here, they just take. Okay, obviously you can't play that right now, so you play knight a3 to put your bishop here. And now if you try trapping it, you know, bishop b5 comes, you obviously can't take the queen. If you take here, they just take with knight and you're dead lost. So, before you do that, you play c4. Only move for white in this position is to sack the bishop so that their queen gets out. Mind you, the queen is still like almost completely trapped as well. Like if they do this, they still lose the queen. Okay, you can take here first, chat. But like they still lose the queen in this position. Oh, I guess taking the knight is better, but whatever. So only move after you play c4, you need to sack the bishop. There is no other move. Your queen then goes to f3, and this is why I find it interesting. You just take the knight. You're down 4 points of material, and you basically just want to open up every line to the king. Because at this point, the gambit style is you play to make your opponent not castle and get an attack. So you castle. Now, obviously, your opponent wants to castle, so they're going to play knight h3 or knight e2. Right? If they play knight h3, they're just dead lost to, like, you know, queen... Oh, sorry, rook e8. Like, rook e8 is the threat in this position. So you're making constant threats. So after this sharp line where they almost lose the queen, there's still threats. It's not a trap. It's like... It's an attack. That's why I think this is interesting. So, you take this here, obviously, so eventually you can play like queen a5 and just start targeting weaknesses and stuff. So you castle. Rook e8 is the threat. You play knight e2. Okay? That's your claim to advantage. Rook e8 still happened. Oh, sorry, what is it? Oh, sorry, no. Bishop c6. So you hit the queen. Obviously, you're also looking at the g2 pawn. So if the queen goes somewhere that, you know, isn't good, you take here and... Oh, sorry, well, you go rook e8 first, and then, you know, you take on here. So you're basically just gaining lots and lots of tempo. So the only move for advantage is... Oh, sorry, you have a few. Actually, yeah, there's quite a lot. So queen f5. I need to look at some of these, but I don't know. It's just like bishop takes g2 and like rook e8. So I think practically you would play queen g3 here, because you're up 4 points of material. Obviously, if you trade the queens, it's not even completely losing, which is interesting. Oh, because you can take on g2 in the end, which is difficult. Okay. So it's not too bad, but obviously, to make more threats, queen e7. Because now if you castle, I take the knight. And, like, even though I'm still down material... I don't know, everything's coming in, right? And this bishop's not here. Like, everything's coming in. So you can't castle yet. So you play queen e3. And this is a fun little maneuver where you just go back. And how do you defend the g2 pawn? You have to play f3. Rook e8 comes. And this king is never going to castle now, because... I haven't even looked into this line that much. Queen f2, and then you just go back to queen e7. So now if you castle, you win the piece again. So it's just constantly. Well, actually, okay, never mind. Apparently, the best move is to castle in this position, or at least it's not a completely losing move. The computer's saying it's brilliant sacking a knight, but this is a dead draw, but you can't move this bishop. I've already got a rook on your second rank. I don't know. Would you rather take black or white in this position? I'm taking black every single fucking day. So we've got sharp sacrificial lines. Sharp sacrificial lines. So, obviously you can't move the knight. What is your other claim to... King F1. Wow. That is a complete concession. Anyways, I'm going to keep looking at this line. This line looks really cool. Bishop D7. Sorry, knight BD7 is apparently a move. I don't know. Cool stuff.